treasonous scandals. Cummins may be a multi-billion-dollar global company today, but its early days were plagued with failure. In those early days, Cummins focused on refining diesel technology, pouring his heart, soul, and Irwin's money into research and development, but the market wasn't ready. The company was literally bleeding cash. One of the biggest early struggles for Cummins was convincing industries and automakers to adopt diesel engines. Diesel was considered too dirty, too slow, and too impractical for everyday use. By 1924, Cummins Inc. had declared bankruptcy, not once, but twice. The company was on the verge of collapse, and Clessey was desperate to save it. One of his earliest successes came in 1930 when he developed the Model U. This four-cylinder diesel engine offered an unmatched combination of fuel efficiency and durability above any comparable gasoline engine. But very few people knew that, and this translated to poor sales and losses. Clessey therefore concluded that he needed something big to save his company, something so outrageous that it would force industries and automobile makers to take notice of diesel engines. In 1931, Clessey Cummins pulled off one of the most audacious publicity stunts in automotive history by entering a diesel-powered car in the prestigious Indianapolis 500 race. This decision is daring because, at the time, diesel engines were considered as too slow and cumbersome for racing, with the general consensus being that they were more suited for industrial use. But Clessey was convinced that diesel engines were suitable for both industrial and everyday use. His decision to enter the Indianapolis 500 wasn't just about winning the race, it was about making a statement. So he equipped his car with the four-cylinder Model U diesel engine, which was far from the high-powered gasoline engines that dominated the race. The car wasn't expected to win, but it did something even more remarkable. It completed the entire 500-mile race without a single pit stop for fuel. To put this into perspective, most cars competing in the Indianapolis 500 at the time needed to make multiple pit stops to refuel, and pit stop strategy was often a key factor in determining the winner. The fact that Cummins' diesel-powered car completed the entire race on just one tank of fuel made headlines around the world. It was a striking demonstration of the diesel engine's fuel efficiency. While Clessey didn't win the race, his car finished 13th, an amazing feat for an engine initially considered cumbersome and clunky. This wasn't just a publicity stunt, it was a groundbreaking moment in automotive history. And the media went wild because people couldn't believe a diesel engine could pull off such an incredible feat. The real victory for Cummins wasn't about crossing the finish line first. His goal had been to prove that diesel engines could compete with gasoline engines in terms of performance, and in this regard, he succeeded spectacularly. The Indianapolis 500 stunt helped to solidify Cummins Inc.'s reputation as a forward-thinking company, capable of pushing the boundaries of what diesel technology could achieve. As a result, the Cummins brand was finally gaining recognition. But while the stunt saved the company from bankruptcy, for the time being, it didn't make them rich overnight. Until World War II. But before getting to that point, this visionary engineer had to produce other engines with even better performance and higher fuel efficiency. This made his company become popular ahead of World War II.